Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Zedaph's super zoomed in Minecraft adventure. What on earth? Who would play like this? Literally. Oh, it feels like I'm looking... Oh, another squid farm. Perfect. It feels like I've been sleeping and somebody's got some binoculars and they've come and sellotaped them to my face. And, it just feels... Oh, look how weirdly close yet far away that step looks, yet it's right underneath me. I don't like it. Everything looks so weird. There is no, like, perspective or anything anywhere. Like, all these torches look the same size, pretty much, kind of. That's a slight exaggeration. Mambo, you look so weird. Though, in a weird way, I kind of like it too. Things look a lot more... I don't know what even to think. I could never play like this in a million years. Let's change it. Normal, there you go. Oh, now it feels really... Everything feels really far away and distant. Anyway, hi, yes. Welcome back to another episode of Zedaph Super Minecraft Adventure, episode number 94. We are over here again at the Jungle Temple. I want to quickly just show you what we did last episode, just in case you missed it. We changed the mob farm design up here to be a much better, much more modern... much more, hopefully, efficient than it would have been farm, and we've also added a little collection system behind Mambo here. You can't really see it because I've blocked it all in now. Basically, Mambo, in the top of Mambo's head, he collects the items that fall. Things fall down here, they die, they get collected up like so. Perfect, then they get spat out Mambo's mouth. They do, however, get stuck on this little ledge a little bit, but every so often a nice little friendly block will appear here, pushing the blocks away. Do it now, please. That would be perfect. Now. Oh no, I picked the stake up. Quick. Now. How about not now? Oh, see, reverse psychology. Oh, stake again. Well, you're just going to have to trust me. Or going back and watch the last episode. And what a lot of you were saying is you definitely want to see it travelling down both the left and the right stream. Now, I want that too. My only thoughts on that is there is a piston. If I pick up that stake one more time, I swear I'm going to scream. Oh, I'm going to scream. We could do it very easily. We could just add a randomizer down. There's a little clock that does this about once every, I think it was a minute and a half. We could just make it pick either this piston or this piston. The only trouble is, if the items are right up this side, like, not like that, because that was flowing, right up the side like that, and like that. Oh my goodness me. I said I'd do it. Right up the side against that wall, and this piston goes, I don't think the item fully makes it all the way to the left. So then if this one was to go after that, then it might not make it all the way back this side, and the items are just going to bounce back and forth here if it keeps randomly picking one and then the other, which I don't want because I don't want to lose any stuff. But I don't know, maybe we have it go this side, and then it chooses random. No, because then items are going to be coming down at all the different times. I don't know. Maybe we'll just make it choose randomly, and then if we lose a little bit, we lose a little bit. Who really cares? Not me, not Mambo, and not my naughty piece of steak. Anyway, let's get on with what we're going to be doing today, shall we? 3 squid! 3 squid! What? Whoa! Air squid! What have I got here? This is unbelievable. Seriously, whoa! Okay, stop it! Maybe I do this, you know. Maybe I just get as many squid in there as I can and name tag all of them. And it just be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know whether that's a good idea, a bad idea, or what. They do like to fly outside, which is very weird looking. Look at that! Oh, man. Anyway, this is not what we're going to be doing today, though we might keep an eye on our squid producing water tank thing here. But what we are going to be doing is working on the corridor of family heirlooms or something. Channel heirlooms. I don't know. Last time we did the pet room here, the zoo, the Zedaph Zoo. We started work on that. We also started work on this corridor here, which is going to go very, very far that way and very, very far that way. In between the award ward and the pet room are two sort of collection-y rooms. This is like game collections, right? So the things that you get from the game, all the kinds of ore, all the kinds of flowers, all the records. It's still incomplete. All the armor types, you know, the boss stuff in there and the wither thing over there. All that kind of goodness. This over here is more of the animal variety and the things that are alive. So we made this. We had dogs, cats, pink sheep, skelly horses, mushrooms, a bat, and a polar bear. And Squashy, a guardian over there. Though we might actually just replace this with some kind of crazy squid tank or something, I'm not sure. But in between, I thought we would use this as a kind of area to show off our own personal items. So here we have the pink trousers, if you can see that name there, which I wore a little while back in an episode where we tried to do a challenge, and all I had was a wooden sword, I think, and pink trousers to try and fight a load of mobs and stuff like that. And I want to keep these pink pants, and I want to keep them safe, and I've got a load of other things here. I've got my Christmas outfit, I've got a load of old books and stuff like that that I'd like to keep safe, as well as some maps. I want to have a sort of map area of my base and stuff like that too. So this corridor is going to be what that's for. It's going to be indefinitely expandable, and hopefully we can connect it up to some other places in the base as well. It was just going to be a 3x3 thing, and what I decided to do is work out how much room I actually had. So I've got a 3x3, and it is going to be a 3x3 room, 3 floor blocks by 3 high, and the ceiling will go like that. But to the left here, we've got 2 blocks, and then literally this is 1 block thick, so we can't really do anything with this block here. So we really only have 2 blocks that we can work in. This side we only have 1 block because of this is the backing of this room here. But that literally, as this room here kind of like curves away, we've you know, as soon as you get past this, we've got plenty more room, and once we get past it, we've got loads more room. And the same this side, we've just got this little sticky outy bit here, and then the room curves away, and we've got loads of room. So we won't put anything immediately, beginning right on the corridor. We'll just sort of go a little bit first until we got a bit more room. And then, yeah, we're going to make these kind of, don't know what you'd want to call them, item frame, safety areas. This was the idea I come up with that episode very, very briefly. I like the pane of glass, the way it doesn't connect to the back. That's because we're using stair blocks so that the glass does not connect. But I was very unhappy with the ugly piston, and I asked for some help on designs for this. Loads of people offered some suggestions, and a couple of people even sent me some videos. Thank you very much. I watched them both, very, very informative and great. And I've come up with a design using those as inspiration that I think we're going to be quite happy with today. I've not really worked it out fully, but I've worked out the mechanics behind it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to work and should be quite cool. Also, I'm not very happy with the flappy trapdoor here. That's how I want it to look forever. I never want it to flap down. But yeah, this is very close to this piston, and it makes things quite difficult. But let's get straight into it, shall we? We're going to have these kind of item frames, and I do want to have slightly different frame things for armor stands as well. So we're going to have item frames and armor stands. We're going to have 2 different kinds of one, and let's get working on that, I guess. I guess we need to work out exactly where we're going to put it first. So like I said, I'm going to have these first 5 or so blocks with nothing on the walls. It's just going to be like an introduction. Maybe we make this way a map room. I really don't know. But I want to show you. I'm really happy with it. I want to show you my thinkings of this new item frame holder, whatchamacallit. It's quite cool. So let's rip this one down, make some room for the good stuff, and then this looks weird. and then yeah, we'll get building. So originally we were gonna have the whole floor covered in purple carpet like that. Now I like it kinda, but it's a bit too purple. So let us add some nice runners down the side that are made of the beautiful wood there, and this way we can still hide some light in the middle as well, underneath the carpets. So we're going to whoopsie, that is wrong. We're going to carry that on all the way to the end of the room. I'm not really sure how much room all of my current things are going to take up. I guess we need to definitely make enough room for all of them, plus a little bit extra as well. So let's get the rest of the floor in there. Beautiful. Hide the lighting very nicely. Don't need you torches anymore. You're rubbish. You can't be hidden. And now, I think that looks pretty good. It still goes with our quartz kind of wall colours there like that. It still looks quite nice and elegant and posh and lovely, which is the kind of look we're going for. So, yeah, now, I think And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is where we're gonna start building our first. Again, I don't know what to call it. Just like a display case. There we go. Perfect. A display case. This is gonna be where we build our very first display case. So let me get a little bit of the redstone down, and then I'll explain to you how it works. But it should be pretty self-explanatory. So let's break the redstone down into what we actually need it to do. So let's pop our item frame on there with our lovely pinky pants. Beautiful, pink trousers. Okay, so obviously I haven't done the top bit yet, but this is what we want it to look like from a sort of standpoint of view. What we need to do, right, we want to bring the glass down. We want to open up the display case. So we can't have our beautiful, lovely lamp down there because how are we going to get the light down? So we're going to need to replace the light with a sticky piston. So if we have a sticky piston hidden down under here like that, and we push one... No, you're wrong. Is this ever going to place like that? We have one sideways there. Have I got a button on me? No, but I can very easily. Okay, so we want to replace the lamp with our sticky piston. Boom, so now our lamp is hidden under here. Sticky piston ready to go. We're going to want to trigger the sticky piston now. So if I get my button back... We are then going to want to trigger this spot here. So the piston pulls the glass down. And then we don't want our ugly sticky piston there again. So then we're going to want another piston over this side. Boom. Button back. I should have made more buttons. Have I got it? Yes. And we're going to push the sea lantern back again like that. Beautiful. And now we have our final position. We have our pink trousers where we can easily view them. They're accessible. And then to close it up again, we're going to want to do a similar thing. First off, we are going to want to make the lantern again into, boom, a sticky piston like so. This time, we're going to just want to send a very, very quick pulse to this piston. Now, sticky pistons, as you all know, if you send a 1-tick pulse, it will push and leave the item there. It will not pull it back. So let's see if I can do this. We want to push the glass up, but don't push it back again. Right, here goes. Ready? Oh, no. Failed, and... Oh, I did it. I broke some things, but I did it in the as well. Perfect. So a quick little 1-tick pulse to that, and then we can do this piston over here to replace the sea lantern again. Nice and simple. Now, that is very nice and thin. It's only 1 block thick, really, if you don't include the backing here. Now, I've actually thought of a way we can make all of this, the underworkings, the pistons down here, work even nicer, even more confined and out of the way. It's beautiful. I love it. Let's take a look. So yet again, we're going to be using the power of observer blocks. Now, these are beautiful because they provide a very, very neat 1-tick pulse. So, oops, that's the wrong way around. Let me get my bearings. So we put that facing into that one. Okay, so 1-tick pulse. Whenever this updates, it sends a 1-tick pulse. So even though it's a sticky piston, let's get some blocks like that. Boom, it pushes it and leaves it. Boom, it pulls it and obviously leaves it because that's in the final position. So this is what we're going to want to use, at least for the middle one, where we're replacing... Oh, I can't pick this up now. It's going to take me ages. Where we're replacing the glass pane upwards, we're going to want to use a single pulse. But why not use them for everything? So, oh, am I facing the wrong way? I think so. Let me get some blocks down there like that. And let's try. So, yeah, it should place one under there. Let's place one under here. And then we want one facing up there as well. Did I do it right? I did. Okay, perfect. So let's take a little look now. If I clear it up, things are all going to be going crazy. What position is it in? Right, it's all mixed up. We're going to want to push back this one here. So where's my button again? Let's get that reset into position. Okay, so this is the open position. Now, all we need to do is send... I swapped it around back here, by the way. I swapped what side the piston and the lamp were. So the flow is now this one first, then the middle piston, then this one. Right? And that is going to be the same flow to open and close it, which is brilliant because then that means down here we can detect a redstone line. And I haven't got any redstone because I'm really unprepared. Oh, dear. Let's go. Let's get some repeaters. Let's get some redstone. And a lever. Why not? Lever just in case. Cool. Okay. So we're going to be wanting to flow from left to right here. So let's get some blocks underneath. Again, unprepared. Oh, it's the story of my life. Let's get those under there like that. Break! You're not a shovel, but break anyway. And beautiful flooring for my lovely... Oh, okay, so that one gets triggered first. That pushes the piston to where the lamp was. Then we're going to one-tick pulse this to... That should push the glass pane up. And then we're going to want to reset the lamp to make everything pretty again. So that should be reset now. It is lamp and glass pane are in place. And then we can just put some repeaters just to give everything a little chance to actually kind of work. Let's just put a little bit of delay on like that. And then, yeah, okay. I think if we now power the redstone line down here, if we just put a little, if we put a block with a lever on, okay, it's going to be really hard to see. Right, so this is it closed. Let's switch it. Boom, boom, boom. It's now open. Looks all beautiful. Let's close it again. Dush, dush, dush. How simple is that? And it's only one block thick as well. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And I was also thinking maybe we just have one opening switch. We just have one lever, maybe in a really hidden place or something like that, near the entrance where when we flick it, it will go and open all of the containers up. And then when a robber happens, when a robber occurs, we can be like, no, 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 boom, 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 and everything gets closed and make sure everything's all nice and safe. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm really, really happy with it. Let me maybe get 2 or 3 of these in place, and we can kind of see it better. I'll move the lever to a better place so that we can actually visually see the beauty unfold in front of our eyes. You know what? Executive decision. Just because it's such a nice, thin design, I'm going to make this corridor a 5-wide corridor instead of a 3-wide corridor because it's a big, grand corridor. It needs to be big. We've got the room for it. All I need to do, if I can get up there, like that, is obviously I push these back 1 block, which is great, just because of this kind of stuff here and because this wall here is only 1 thin, and I don't really know exactly what we're doing just for this bit just here yet. I'm going to push the first unit a couple of blocks to the left there, just to give us a bit more room, and then we're, going to push the units out a block on both sides. Much nicer, big, 5-wide corridor. Should be a lot better, so let's get doing that. I've also quickly just found a way here to save some space. Instead of each of these pistons on when the 2 units are touching, so this is 1 unit, and this is 1 unit, instead of having a unique observer underneath each of these pistons, they can just share, whoopsie, as long as you've got some redstone dust on top, they can share a piston, an observer, I mean. So that's quite nice as well. Observers aren't massively expensive, but, you know, if I can save some here and there, I may as well. And we're just going to be having the one master line going all the way down both the sides there too. So yeah, let me get building, let me get expanding out, and I will see you with a 5-wide corridor in a minute. Whoa, 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 hold on now. How many? 6 squids! What is going on in the world? I have so many accidental squid farms. When it comes to squids, I am the luckiest guy alive. My world just wants to have squid in it. Oh, dear me. Okay, well, you guys stay in there. I'm sure there'll be a billion in there next when I look. So here is the current setup. I've got 6 of the display cases in. This is just the bare bones. This is the nakedness part of the machine. Let's see it in action. Oh, yes. Then we flip it back. Stuff happened. Yeah. Let's put its clothes on. So now that I've extended it out a block, we now need a thicker carpet in the middle. And I don't want pure purple carpet, 3x3. That's what we were trying to get rid of from the initial one. How many? 3. Okay. So I want to have this different colour strip down the middle. I thought these 3 colours could work. That looks not too bad, actually. That's pretty good. That's a bit more of a contrast. I don't think I like the white. No, definitely not the white. I think the pink is a bit too much of a contrast, whereas this one merges quite nicely. That's it. We're going with the magenta down the middle. Perfect choice. Doof, 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 doof. Doof, 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 doof. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, it's all working brilliant and great and lovely. Now, there is one other thing that I want to talk about. The trapdoor, the flappy trapdoor on the front here. Now no longer it doesn't anymore flap when we trigger this thing. It stays exactly where it is, which is lovely. However, I would very much like to replace these with an iron trapdoor, because I believe they look a lot nicer. They're going to fit in with the quartz a lot more. They're just a nicer colour. I mean, we have got the wood colour here, but I don't know. I just think it looks nicer like that. Unfortunately, we can't just flap them ourselves, though, however, so we need to do it for the machine like such. We can't then get rid of that because it flaps down, but it then does cause problems because we have pistons just down under here. It causes all kind of budding problems with our systems, so there isn't really any way of us to power the trapdoor, which is really, really frustrating and really annoying, and I was very, very sad. I cried for about 5 days straight over this problem, and then I found this weird little trick. So we all know that trapdoors are less picky now. You can have them floating in the air without sort of being connected to any block at all, and they still do their flappy jobs. But what I didn't know is that if we power this, so this is now powered, we can actually push it around. If let's get that up on top of here like so. If we then this is powered. If we I've done this all wrong, haven't I? If we power the piston now and we push a flapped up trapdoor, it stays powered, which is really weird. We can get rid of all the power, all the pistons and everything, and this was great, and I saw the trick and I was like, oh lovely, it's remembered that it was flapped and powered. And I thought, oh, but as soon as anything moves nearby it, as soon as a block gets put nearby it or something, it's just going to trigger. As long as no redstone powers this, there are no bud powers at all. This is not budded open. This is just tricked into being open. So unless we put a redstone torch down below and then we power it, then it remembers. But so long as we don't actually directly power it with redstone, we're good. We're good. We can do the flap trick. So what I'm gonna do is what we gotta do. Let us put let's break our carpet a little bit. Let's flap that down there and this side like that. We no longer need you. You take a long time to break with bare hands. Okay, like so. Excellent. Then we're gonna put a piston in here like this. Let me get some blocks because I'm gonna need to put some levers on a block. Right. Okay. So we're gonna power them like this. We're gonna power this one. We're going to power this one. Lovely. And then I'm leverless. Let's get a whole bunch of levers. And then we're going to power this one. Push that into place. Oh, it's budded now. Not a problem. We can get rid of that. Switch the piston around. Like so. Dush. Oh, it automatically pushed it into place. Brilliant. And then we can just get rid of everything. And now, as long as we don't send a direct redstone pulse to these, they should just stay flapped up like that forever. And that will not cause a redstone update because it's not directly touching any redstone. So now we have our beautiful... Look, they look much better than the wooden ones down there, don't they? We have a beautiful wall now to hide the hidden glass. It's wonderful. It's lovely. I do wonder whether I should actually pretend they're iron ones. Ones all along like that, along the whole bottom. Does that look even better? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll get the other 4 in. And maybe I'll try a couple with full-on iron trapdoorage. Maps of our lovely base. We definitely want to include those down in the display corridor thing. We've got one big 3x3 map here. Obviously, that's our dome. That is our record farm. Is that sheep looking at me? That is Sullivan's Pass. This is a little old, though. This is like 20 or so episodes old since we made this. We also have a little mini one here again. That's the base there. That's Sullivan's Pass. That's sort of our desert. Over here is the jungle, the beginnings of the jungle area. Over here is that village that I always do challenges at and things like that. A little bit of history. Ooh, look, one red dot. Mystery red dot. Ooh. So I'm going to get these updated now because I really want to see what the horse course and the flap lap look like added to this map as well. Plus, also, in fact, look, did I not even have glass? Or maybe I did. Maybe that biodome up there doesn't even look like it's got glass on it. But I think it might. It's just because we haven't gone all the way to the bottom on that biodome. I need to fix up the corners there as well. And there is a little bit of missing map. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Oh, the observatory is that? That looks weird. Let's see what this map looks like with the horse course on. I think that'd look really cool. I kind of get why they've done it, but I think it's a bit silly that maps only update if you're actually holding them at the time. But I don't know. Anyway, let's. I've got all 9 maps here, all the way along from the bottom row, going all the way up. There's Sullivan's Pass. There's going to be where the horse course is, up to the corner there. And beautifully now, as we can fly around, this should make this a lot easier. Let's get flying into this quadrant first. Have I gone the wrong way? I'm confused. Help! How do I do it? Am I a different angle? I'm pretty sure this was where this first map was. Wait a minute. Let me work this out. I thought this was the bottom left map. Okay, so we're going up closer to that. Oh, I guess we just need to go further in this direction. And then we should start appearing on the map any second now, please. Now, why am I not on the map? Oh, there we go. I just needed to be slightly further over. Okay, right. This is where we're going to fly from, and we're just going to zigzag all the way along. And there we go, that is the horse course added to the map. It looks a bit weird. It's basically just, have I got any blocks? I have. Let's build up a little to get a better view at the map there. It's basically just a brown bit going into a brown box with a green bit coming out and then an orange line over there. Very, very strange. It obviously ends here at the moment. A little white feather village there, very nice. We definitely do need to get a pathway maybe winding through these or something like that. We need to get this oh no! We need to turn this bit into brown path as well. I don't know, but other than that, I think it looks okay. Maybe we add some kind of sort of strip to the top of the barn there just to show that it's a building and not like, I don't know, just some random brown rectangle in the ground. But yeah, that is the updated map of that one. The even smaller one is even more boring. It's basically not really done anything. There's an orange dot up here, a bit of a brown rectangle there. That's pretty much it. So I definitely think we need to make the horse course look a lot more like a course from above, and we will add that down into the display case corridor thing, whatever you want to call it. Let's go down and have a little look at the final one. So like I say, any ideas that you got on how I can improve that, how I can add an armor stand thing into the system as well, that would be very nice. And also just general ideas about the series as a whole. Please let me know your thoughts. I love reading the comments. I love answering them and hearing what you have to. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, so many. I thought getting one squid in there was like a rare thing, and now every time I've looked, there's just been a plethora of squiddy behaviors. I really should open a calamari business or something, shouldn't I? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. That is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, like I say, feel free to comment anything you like. I will read and reply down there. Eventually, I'll get round to it soon. I'm sure I will. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video as well. It always helps out. Lets other people know that the video was half decent and worth watching as well. And of course, if you haven't, and this is maybe your first episode or something, and you want to catch more episodes like this in the future, easier, then please do consider subscribing, and that will make your life a lot easier. Thank you, obviously, all the social media links as well. And here is a list of very naughty people. They're so bad. No, of course not. These are my patrons, my lovely patrons, who helped make this episode and all the content on my channel possible. Thank you all. You're all wonderful. So I'm looking forward to seeing your armor stand display case designs, as well as your comments saying the word peanut. Say the word peanut. Anyway, I will see you at the same time next week. Thank you very much for watching. Good. Bye-bye.